Here is a Whirlpool air conditioner. This is a 14,000 BTU model. This is installed here in the garage. And looks like the stinking wood-bee has followed us from the one upstairs to the one down here. This was in pretty bad shape when I got it. The condenser was completely plugged. The evaporator was just annihilated. I've never seen anything so bad in my life in terms of air conditioners. But I spent quite a few hours, fin by fin, trying to undo most of the damage. I would say the evaporator is probably at least 80%, 85% restored. Condenser is 100% restored. And it's a very good quality unit. I think Whirlpool made really good stuff during the 90s. I think this was from 1999, if I recall correctly. And it's just a great, quiet, powerful, reliable machine. I think that the thermostat was removed for some reason. I don't recall why. So it looks like it's just a plug and go kind of form factor now. So let me get the extension cord out, because I haven't put the outlet in for this yet. We just have to kind of plug it in here, and should be off to the races. I'll push it down to low cool so that we can get a better sound of the compressor, which is very quiet. You still might not be able to hear it. Ambient temperature in there right now is 80.8 degrees. Let's see if I can get the apparatus in the frame. I don't think that you're going to be able to read the temperature from there, but at least I made an attempt. Okay, here we go. I'll put the kilowatts meter on too, just because I happen to have it handy. 3, 2, 1. Sounds like it's got all the charge still. No surprise. That was one of the most pleasant rotary startups I've ever heard after sitting all winter. I didn't hear any chattering whatsoever. That just came right to life like it was running yesterday. It's already cool, and we got it output at 64 already. I can feel it. Sure, Kevin likes the sound of the gas in this machine. It's pretty quiet on all three speeds. That's medium, and it's high. Decent range and speeds too. Yeah, already nice and cold. It's a little bit of a tricky situation here because this is where the vehicle sits, so we have to angle it so it goes just above the car and doesn't just sit here and recirculate. I think it's pretty much set up correctly. I haven't messed with it since last year, so I hope that it's still set up correctly. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it very strong right here. Perfect, it's still set up correctly. It's angled to the left, so it kind of hits the center of the room here. This is way overkill for this room. The heat gain is very low in here, and the ceiling is low too. Let's go take a look from the outside. The only problem with this install is it bakes in the sun in the afternoon. I guess if I really wanted to use this in the afternoon, I could put a piece of plywood on top to keep the sun off. It's making that same vibration noise that it made last year. I never figured out what that was. I bent these all straight because they were all bent every which way before, which was dumb. I think it's still not correct. I think it's supposed to be angled, but I like that you can see right into there now. I think that is a Matishuita compressor. It's something reputable, I recall. Man, does that sound nice and quiet. What is it? Yeah, it's a Matishuita. No, is it? It says something industrial. I think it says Matishuita Electric Industrial Company Limited. Well, it's made in USA, which is kind of odd for Matishuita. And it's something. I bet it's the fan motor making that. I just smacked underneath the fan motor and stopped. Yeah, this thing ran for years. 100% plugged. There was zero airflow, and the power consumption, it pretty much just increased indefinitely as you ran the unit. I think when I tested it, it had gotten up to like 15 something amps, and then I cut it off because there was just no point in running it like that. But the fact that it could run like that for so many years speaks a lot to the quality of the machine. The airflow top to bottom now. And it's got to be fairly efficient because it cools by the time you get to the bottom. It's not that hot anymore on the bottom. I lost the last 1 or 2 rows, but the rest of it's still good. I just can't believe how quiet this is. It would be nice to have something this quiet in the living room out on the deck. Barely even hear it from a meter or 2 away. Excellent. Is it already going back home? I think it is. Is that sweat on there? Definitely, it's sweating. Okay, this is working properly. We got lucky with this install too, being able to put the piece of wood right into there. Barely even warm despite sitting in the sun. I mean, it's definitely warm, but nothing like the carrier upstairs gets. Very efficient machine. Quality stuff. super quiet on the inside too. It was 77 when we started, down to 75 already. Now this is way oversized for the room, but it does work because when you bring the car in the summertime and the engine's hot, that'll give you quite a few degrees. Or if you have the door open to, you know, test a piece of equipment, then you close the door again, and this cools off really quick. It recovers quick. And considering how oversized it is, it dehumidifies fairly well too. And this has gone to sleep. Well, it's time to wake up because we still need you. 44. That's a very good delta. Barely get to the machine because there's so much junk in the way, and there's a big drum fan here in the way as well, but I'm not going to show that on video yet. That's going to be build some suspense for that one. Alright, let's go to medium. It's down to 43 right now. That's nice and cold. I think what I usually do is I actually close this register, because this works like the super thrust, where you can close one of the registers and get more airflow out of it, or a stronger airflow. I think I closed that one and just let it blast out of this one, and that works pretty good. Okay, so 44 degrees on low. Something's all rattling here. As it happens with these plastic grills over the years, you know, the sun takes a beating on them and they get brittle and they start to vibrate. Oh, there might be a filter in there, which is also cheesy plastic from the sun. It all should have been made out of metal. Would have been a lot quieter. Okay, that's 46 degrees on medium, and on the high, which it really puts out a good amount of air, like it should. That is 46. If I recall correctly, the coil on this is 4 rows thick. It's pretty substantial. Degrees now. I can feel it's all the way up. It really circulates the air pretty good. Usually I prefer side discharge design for the better air circulation. But this is doing its job. 46 degrees is holding at. There, now it's quiet. It's got a nice refrigerant sound to it. That's quite pronounced. Yeah, this is really good equipment. I don't know why people don't like these. I guess it's the same. Oh, it's got a rotary compressor. Duh. But who cares if it works? Oh, let's look at the power consumption. It's taking 11.1 amps, 1,260 watts, power factor 0.97. So it's only taking 11 amps, and it's sitting in the sun. So this is under a pretty high load condition. It's in the 80s with full sun, and it's still only taking 11 amps. That's very high efficiency. There's 12,000s that'll pull more than 11. I bet it'll pull even less than that if we put it up to high. Oh, great. The extra condensing cooling from the higher fan speed took enough load off the compressor to account for the additional power consumption of the fan running higher. That's really cold. 45.6. Very good. Very good. Okay, I'm going to put it back on fan only to let the coil dry out, because I think it's going to be a while before this is actually used. The fan only setting is the fan on high, and because there's no thermostat on this thing anymore, there's nothing I can do about it to get it on low. Maybe I'll fix that this year.